Hi, 6th graders. Today we're going to be looking at ratio tables. By the end of this lesson, you want to be able to use ratio tables to represent and solve problems involving equivalent ratios. So ratio tables are a table with columns filled by pairs of numbers that form the same ratio. Equivalent ratios are ratios that express the same relationship between two quantities. And scaling means you're multiplying or dividing two related quantities by the same number. So for example, 1 can of orange juice is mixed with 3 cans of water. So if I have 1 can of orange juice concentrate, I would have 3 cans of water. If I had 2 cans of concentrate, it would make 6 cans of water I would need. 3 would make 9, and 4 would make 12. This is an example of a ratio table. When I was moving up, that was the same thing as scaling. I was scaling up, or if I was moving backwards, that would be scaling down. So if a patient receives 1 liter of IV fluid every 8 hours, how many hours would it take for them to receive 4 liters of IV fluid? So why don't you go ahead and pause the video and make a ratio table. So if we had IV fluid, and we have number of hours, 1 liter would be 8 hours, 2 liters would be 16, 3 liters would be 24, and 4 liters would be 32. So it would take them 32 hours to receive 4 liters of IV fluid. Alright, let's look at another example. To make cranberry jam, you need 12 cups of sugar for every 16 cups of cranberries. How much sugar would you need for 4 cups of cranberries? So why don't you go ahead and try this one on your own by pausing the video and then check your answer. So we need 12 cups of sugar for 16 cups of cranberries. And we want to know how much it would take for 4 cups of cranberries. So in this case we could be scaling down. So 16 divided by 4 would give us 4. So we could do 12 divided by 4 and we would get 3. So we would need 3 cups of sugar for 4 cups of cranberries. One year, Takeru Kobayashi won the Nathan's Famous International Hot Dog Eating Contest by eating 54 hot dogs in 12 minutes. If he ate at a constant rate, determine how many hot dogs he ate every 2 minutes. So we have the number of hot dogs and the number of minutes. So we know that he ate 54 hot dogs in 12 minutes. In this case, we want to get down to 2 minutes, so I'm going to divide this one by 6, and I'm going to get 2 minutes. And then I can take 54 divided by 6, and I get 9. So he ate 9 hot dogs every 2 minutes. Some other examples, we can also break it down into unit rates. So if we have cans of corn are on sale, so we have the cans and the dollars. So it's 10 cans for $4. We want to know how much it would cost for 15 cans. Now this one's a little bit different because we can't scale from 10 directly to 15 because scaling includes multiplying or dividing. What we can do is take 10 and divide it by 2, which gives us 5. Take 4 divided by 2, which gives us 2, because then 5 I can scale up by multiplying by 3. 2 I can multiply by 3 and it would be 6. So it would be $6 for 15 cans of corn. So why don't you go ahead and pause the video and try the next two on your own. And then one thing I want you to remember is that we're always looking for equivalent ratios. So 10 over 4 is the same thing as 5 over 2, which is the same thing as 15 over 6. All of those are equivalent. If it takes me 70 minutes to pack 120 cartons of books, I have 14 minutes left before I have to go home. How many cartons of books can I pack in those last 14 minutes? So we have minutes and cartons. So 70 minutes for 120 cartons, and I have 14 minutes left. So here I'm going to divide this one by 10 so that I get 7, which means I'm going to divide this one by 10, which gives me 12. I'm going to multiply this by 2 to get 14, multiply this by 2 to get 24. So I can pack 24 cartons of books in those last 14 minutes. Alright, and then lastly on my vacation I exchanged $50 in American and received $90 in Canadian. How many Canadian dollars would I receive if I only had $20 in American money? So we have American versus Canadian, A. So if I have $50 in American, it was the same as 90 in Canadian. I want to know how much I would get for 20. So I'm going to divide by 5, which gives me, or actually I'm going to divide by 10, which gives me 5. Which I can then multiply by 4. So I'm going to divide by 10, which gives me 9, multiply by 4, and I get 36. So I would get 36 Canadian dollars for my 20 American dollars. Don't forget to leave a question when you're done watching this video, or just so that I know what questions you have for tomorrow.